Alright, we are going to do the warm-up, and we're switching from the Dora to the BF-109. I've been putting it off long enough. I need to figure this thing out. Let's make sure there's no BS turned on, though. Every time they do a patch, you have to check your warbirds, because it'll like auto-default all the crap. The like assist stuff that actually makes it worse. Okay, we're good. This stuff, the auto rudder and the takeoff assistance, that'll mess you up bad. Actually, that stuff was turned off on the Dora, right? Better have been. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. It's all turned off on all my stuff. I remember when I first got Warbirds, I was trying to take off, and I'm like, I know how to take off a friggin' plane. What is going on? It was all this weird assistance stuff that is actually not good. Alright, we're going to try a cold start, too, to see if I can remember that. What's up, Monster? Try Supreme, everybody. Wonder if Vic got in there and captured Bamiyan for us last night. Let's see, cold. There we go, cold. I gotta turn. I'm gonna have to pause the volume so I can do the cold start for this thing. I gotta hear the inertial starter. We're gonna pause that. All right, do we have volume? Yes. Sometimes the volume I leave it down because the last thing I flew was the Chinook and I don't remember from last night. Alright, we want right about there. We want about 20 degrees, I think. That should be good. Oh god, stupid flare gun. Can we remove the flare gun? Change cabin equipment. Take away the flare pistol. Thank you.
Copy.
Okay, there's my governor. So if I remember correctly, to take off, your best thing you can do is turn the governor off and adjust the prop.
Rearming complete.
By hand. So we'll do that. Once we're started up, we'll put it on 12 o'clock, and then once we're up in the air, we'll turn the governor on. Because when the governor's on, it changes the prop position, like almost like a rotor blade of a helicopter, and it'll causes a lot more torque. We want to take off with as little torque as possible. Okay. Generator, battery, radios, fuel pump, electronics. We don't need bombs. We don't need lights. Pitot heat. Open up the radiator, turn on the oxygen. We want up and magnetos. A little bit of fuel, prime it. All right, get the crew to run the inertial. I keep wanting to say inertial starter.
Run the starter.
Spin up the flywheel.
Copy.
Okay, I hear it. Turn the alcohol on.
Clear.
Got it. First try. I'll take it. Alright, so yeah, there's our prop position right there. So we want to go to 12 o'clock. That'll generate the least amount of drag. Or torque, I should say. That should help us stay lined up. Seeing how we're taking off on black ice. Get our sight positioned. All right. Tail wheel locked. All right, just warming her up now. What's up, John Connor? Do I fly yourself? Not anymore. I'm all messed up now. But yes, I used to fly most of my life. Now I'm kind of... I can still move around, it just hurts a lot, so I don't get to move around a whole ton. I'm not allowed to fly anymore. Really not supposed to drive that much, but I do drive every now and then, depending on how bad my body's feeling. If it's a really good day, I might go out and drive a little bit. I'm not really allowed in the air anymore. I suppose I could fly myself out of an independent airfield legally, as long as I'm not in certain airspaces, and probably depending on what I'm flying. Like if it's an ultralight, I probably could. Whoa! Did my brake let off? My toe brakes let off. That's weird. It'll be a miracle if I get this thing up off the ground in a straight line. But we're gonna give it a good shot. Crop duster. I think that would be a fun job. The first time. Then it would suck. I would do crop dusting if I could do it in a helicopter. I wouldn't want to fly a flat wing duster. Yeah, I've got the World War II asset pack, yeah. That's why we have, like, on my, when I was programming and creating those World War II servers, that's why we had like the German tanks and American tanks that were World War II specific. You got to have the asset pack for all that. And yeah, it's worth it. If you're going to do World War II stuff, you want to have, you know, Tiger tanks and Panthers and Panzers and actual German troops and American troops. You don't want like T-55s and shit, right? Flying around in your P-51 Mustang and there's a T-72 down there. It just looks silly. So yeah, if you're going to do Warbirds, I'd absolutely recommend get Normandy 2.0 map and get the World War II asset pack. But if you're not really worried about doing World War II stuff, then yeah, you don't need it. You definitely have to Normandy 2.0, yeah. It's the only World War II map you need. Although the Marianas, you know, the new Marianas that they redid, that's from 41 or whatever, that's a good one too, because it's got a really good jungle. It's showing what they can do when they start doing the Vietnam map. I believe that was a good test run for them to try to optimize a jungle. That's why they did that, if I had to guess. At least that's what I hope they were doing. All right, we can turn music back on. All right, let's get taxied. All right. See if we can get in the air. All right. Radiator. Oxygen is... It's on, right? Yeah, it's on. Alright, gears moving. That was not very good, but I didn't bring the stick forward early enough. I need more work on that. Alright, we're going to turn on the governor. There we go. Now we're thrusting. Okay. Well, we made it in the air, just not very well. I was trying to take it off like it's a Dora, and I think I need to go stick forward a little bit more early than what I did. I think I started letting the stick come forward at like 170 kilometers an hour, and I think I need to let the stick come forward at about 150. They're two different planes. I still haven't looked up the specs, because I'm a dumbass. I need to look up the specs so I know for sure. But we got the cold start, and we got the takeoff. Alright, let's climb up and do a gun check. We'll spawn a Focke-Wulf and see if I can take it out for a warm-up, and then we'll move on to the war for the night. Alcohol on? No, alcohol is off. Okay. Let's climb up. Takes a while to get used to these German planes. A lot of rudder work, no trim, very tiresome. Alright, let's just spawn a Focke-Wulf 190. Yeah, there he is. That's him. Flaps are all the way up. It sounds like I'm dragging something. Kind of feels like it too. I'm not. We're clean. I don't know why it's doing that. It's probably just me not being used to this thing. Alright, we got one button to shoot the 12-7 machine guns, and we got one button for the big old nose cannon. Although I probably won't shoot the nose cannon at this little Focke-Wulf. Or maybe I will, I don't know. Shit, if it hits, it'll just destroy it completely. Need to keep an eye on this guy. I keep losing. The last time I was dogfighting with this thing, I kept losing targets in the frame of the aircraft.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Alright, we got the altitude advantage on him, and we got the speed advantage right now. We'll see if we can slide into lag here. Oh boy, he's pulling hard. Well, that's good. Blow all your energy right away. I'm okay with that. Tried to get me to overshoot. It's a good move. Didn't work, but it was a good move. He's going again. See if we can get some shots on his canopy here. Where'd he go? Shit, I lost him again. Shit. He gets into the airframe and then I lose him when he reverses his turn and I don't see him because he's in the cockpit airframe. Where'd he go? Alright, we're looking for movement. Is that him right there? That's him right there. I got him. Right on the top of the trees. I'm not overshooting, sucker. Shit. Well, I might overshoot a little bit. Alright, we're gonna hammerhead out of here. It doesn't look like I did that much damage to him, unfortunately, but I hit him.
Your balls are showing.
Oh, he's trying to take me in one circle? Nope, never mind. Oh, there we go. That was good hits. See if we can hit him with the cannon now. Oh shit, I forgot to arm the cannon. That was a good move. I don't know how he floated that much, but that was a good move. God, I hit him again. He just doesn't want to go down. I'm gonna have to hit the meat. Come on. Is he going down? Did I kill him? I got him. He's dead. Pilots. Nope, he jumped out. Man, that was a rough one. I should stop practicing on aces sometimes. I haven't flown this thing enough to go against aces. I should probably start with something a little bit. Work myself into it. Now, why didn't my cannon's not... That's the lights. I armed it. I must not have any ammo in there. It says I do, though. Huh. Give me a second. Maybe I forgot where I bound it. No, there it is. Charge Mark 108. That's the... I don't know why it's not charging. I mean, I can hold it down, but I don't think that's the problem with it. I'm not sure what's going on. It could have just been, I made a boo-boo somewhere, but... Let's go ahead and push, I'll put my bomb breaker in really quick, make sure that's not it. Nah, it's not it. I wouldn't think so, but you never know. These are the lights. Yeah, I don't know. That's alright though. You don't need the nose cannon for a little plane anyway. Those shells drop way too much to do that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, it was set on rockets. The selector switch was on rockets. So now we got the big nose cannon. Well, yeah, I'm a rookie. I'm just learning this BF 109, like right now. I just did a cold start and takeoff for like the first time for... I did it a while back when I first bought it, but I didn't study it yet. Had too many other planes I was working with. I know those shells drop. Oh yeah, they didn't even make it to the water. It's really only good for large targets for the most part. Yeah, I haven't even done the checklist yet. I was just doing a cold start mechanically. I didn't do, I don't even have the stuff written down yet for this plane. This is the first warm-up practice at the start of the stream using the 109, so give me a few more times and I'll have it, I'll be a lot better. I pick up stuff pretty quick. Alright, let's see what this big cannon will do to those planes that are on the tarmac. Well, on the field. There's no tarmac. Shit. I think it's 30 mil. Or some kind of equivalent. But I'd have to look it up to know for sure. I'm sure someone else can look it up real fast. But I think the BF-109K is a 30 mil in the nose. It's not a crazy one. It's not like the 15 that's got that friggin' 37 millimeter air burst. But it's a big ass cannon. Yeah, there you go, 30 mil. And then the standard guns are your standard German 12.7s that they put in friggin' everything. I don't know what the standard was. Probably something like, yeah, 25 to 45 rounds probably, because they're too heavy. They only used it for shooting down bombers and stuff, or maybe strafing ground targets. There wasn't a whole lot of rounds. Too heavy. I do believe if you read up on it, a lot of the pilots that were just going up to for air superiority wouldn't even load the 30 mils into it to save the weight. Alright, we got one more warm-up before we jump into the server. Let me jump into a helicopter real quick and make sure my, no, this is the BF-109K. This is not the Focke-Wulf Dora. The Focke-Wulf Dora's got a completely different look on the inside, which here, I'll show you. So this is the K. BF-109K. It's got the big port on the left side of the engine. And it's very round. When you get to the Dora, the front end's a lot more square. And the Dora's kind of big, like huge. The sights are similar, except the sight on the BF-109 is retractable, and the sight for the Dora is fixed, but it's huge, and it's also a really what is it, the EZ-42? It's a very good sight, actually, for deflection shooting. This is the Dora, but you can see it's a lot more cramped inside the front of the cockpit, and the outside is a lot more square on the front end. And the port is on the other side. On the 109, the port's on the left, and on the Dora, the port's on the right. Yes, the EZ-42 sight is, you can turn it on and off. So right down here, this switch right here, you can turn that on so it's gyroscopic. And then of course it's got the dials for the ranging and the wingspan. So it was ahead of its time for gun sights. It was a very good gun sight. That's why the Dora was so good at shooting down bombers, because it could reach out there, 800,000 and hit bombers pretty like every time, because of this EZ-42 sight was so good. The Dora's great, and it's a thing of beauty mechanically. All the engineering is so far ahead of its time. Like, you don't have to worry about your prop angles. You don't have to adjust them on the fly. It's all automated. You don't have to worry about separate throttles. You just have your one throttle. It's got a great turbo. It's not the best turn fighter because it's so big. I mean, if you look at this thing, it's just huge. So it doesn't turn as good as some of the other fighters, but it carries speed and it can dive. You can get up to like 800 kilometers an hour in a dive without falling apart. So it's a boom and zoomer, and it's real good out of it. It's got the 2.7s up here, and then it's got these. I can't remember the caliber on the cannons, but they're not 30 mil, but they're like Hispanos, but they're not Hispanos, but they're like them. You'd have to look up the actual, but it does a ton of damage. You got 2 machine guns and 2 cannons, and it tears shit up. And it's all automated. Like I said, it's so far ahead of its time. Just to start this thing, just fuel systems, gear, pitot. You just turn all of this on, basically. Turn all of that on, and then over here you just need to turn on your fuel tanks and your alcohol. You can leave off your nav lights. Open up your fuel valves. You don't even have to prime the engine with the door at all. Turn your magnetos on right here, and then just unlock your throttle. All the flaps and everything are automated by push button, so you can see right now the flaps are at 60 degrees. The door really was like 15 years ahead of everything else. If they would have taken the engineering of the Dora and gave it to the Americans to put into an aircraft that has trim, it would have been the best jet ever made. Here's your other sight, by the way. To get your sight working properly, if you're going to use it as a gyroscopic and not just deflection, you also have to set this for your pressure. If you have everything set up right, then your actual gyroscopic sight will be really good. So there's 800. So if we were shooting a Spitfire at 800 yards... Oh, I'm not started yet. Let me start it really quick. Hold on, I gotta hear the starter. Which you don't even have to have a team to run the inertial starter. It's all automated here too. So hold it down. And there you go. You can start hearing the inertial starter spinning up. Once we hear it spin up, we'll hold it for about 15 seconds. I'll be going over to the Afghanistan war here in just a moment. All right, brakes. A little bit of fuel. Contact. That's it. All right, just hold it with the right brake. All right, let's make it 500. Whoop. So there's the sight right there. So if we were 500 away from a Mustang, all you'd have to do is get the wing tips on the inside of that circle, and you'd be accurate. As long as you were at 6,000 or below altitude. And then if they were farther away, you would just set your gyro. There's 800. And then, of course, you turn on the gyro, and it'll move with them. Very accurate gun sight. I usually just deflection shoot with it, but if you've got all the information, you can really dial the sight in. Yeah, for its time, it's so far ahead of everything else. All of your engine management, all the temps and everything, you don't have to worry about any of it. It's completely the German engineering. It's all automated. This is like the first fully automated, enhanced piece of equipment for the day. It's amazing. One throttle, the turbo, everything's integrated. You don't have to mess with any of it. You just fly the plane. Even the cowling, like here, I'll open up the cowling because we're just idling right now. But the cowling is automated as well. Once you're flying, you just don't mess with the cowling. It'll automatically open and close as it's needed to keep the engine temp proper. Thing's a beast. But it's a German plane, so it definitely takes a little time to get used to. You know, taking off. It's doesn't really have trim. It's got elevation a little bit, but not much. It's got no aileron or rudder trim, so you got to raw dog the plane all over the place. It can get a little hard on your arms. The tail wheel, you know, this is how you lock the tail wheel. So you've got to take off with the stick all the way back, and then as soon as you get to about 160 or 70 kilometers an hour, you have to bring the stick slowly forward, or else you'll start trying to take off prematurely. So it's one of those, but once you get used to that, it's a beast. I love this plane. The Antoine's good too. The Antoine is just like a Dora, except it's smaller and not quite as powerful, but it can turn a little better. They're both good planes. I don't have the Antoine yet, but no, there's no trim. German planes don't have trim. The only trim you have is an elevator crank. So you can do a little bit of elevation trim, but like very minutely. And ailerons and rudder, it's all raw dog. So you're and it's a piston plane, so you got to use a lot of rudder to fly it because of the torque on the airframe. It's definitely it's probably not that big of a deal for normal people, but for me it's really hard because of my broken, disabled body. I get tired really quick flying the German stuff. All right, let me jump into a helicopter really quick and make sure I'm going to be able to fly a helicopter tonight. I don't think, if we have to do a 80-mile mountain flight in a Huey, I'm probably going to have to say no to that tonight. I had to take extra medicine last night. That 80-mile flight at friggin' MSL 7000 above a mountain, which means we were at like 12,000 feet in a fucking Huey for 80 miles. I can't do that again right now. My shoulder would explode. Yeah, the rudder trim is you putting your foot on the pedals and holding them precisely where you want them. It makes you really enjoy the American stuff after you've flown the German stuff just a little bit. You jump into like a Mustang or a Jug, a P-47, you're like, oh, this is so nice. I don't even mind all the no automation. You have to manage all the throttles and the engine. That doesn't even matter after you've been holding onto the rudder and the ailerons so much. All right, let me see if I can do a barrel drill and if it messes my shoulder too much. Oh yeah, my arm is pretty rough. It's all wobbly. I can't do this very smooth right now. I'll be able to fly a little bit, but yeah, we're not doing 80 miles in the Huey. If it'd let me use a Chinook, I'd do that, but they keep not letting me use Chinooks on every airfield. What's up, Beard?
Overlord, 1-1, pop-up group 297-417 at 1,500 gold.
I've got good control, but yeah, my arm is really sore. So I can do it, but I don't want to very much.
Overlord, 1-1, bra 295-418 at 1,500 gold. Overlord, 1-1, bra 065-450 at 7,000 knots.
Alright, let's jump onto the server. Canister bombs? Which ones? Like on a frog foot? Like a Russian? Rockeye. Okay, so what aircraft are you dropping them from? Like a Hornet? A-10? What's the issue you're having? Are they falling short?
Overlord, 1-1, bra 066-450.
Well, let's see. Are you just doing CCIP? Dive bombing, basically? Or are you using CCRP and using your pod?
At 7,000
Okay.
gold.
Well, let's do it and see what happens. Are you making sure your CCIP reticle is appearing right? Are you running it all the way so it goes down and then starts coming back up, and you're not dropping until the reticle's coming back up? Because you might be trying to drop them from too high, and the computer's not actually computing yet. Like, the drop reticle will be here coming down, and then when it gets all the way to the bottom, it'll start coming back up, and it won't have the bar below it anymore, and that's when it's accurate. All right, bombs. Let's see, Mark 20s. There we go.
Request rearming. Copy.
Oh, we can turn the music back on. Alright, we don't have a targeting pod. We don't need any of that stuff.
Rearming complete.
Rockeyes. Good old heat bomblets. All right, we need to reset our FCS. Because we changed the loadout. No faults, we're good to go. We want to go right. Sometimes with clusters, I have noticed that I have to overfly a drop zone a little bit when I'm doing CCIP. Same with like the 97s. But I haven't dropped a rock guy in forever, so we'll see what it looks like when I do it. We'll just go right over there to where that caravan is, or maybe the river battle. We'll see if we can put the rock eyes right on them. Just drop them as pairs. Or actually, we could just do singles. Well, no, pairs would be better. That way I don't gotta trim. So we'll see if I get the same result as you, and if I don't and mine's more accurate, then we'll just see what I did that you didn't do. Because I can't tell you right off the hand, I don't drop rock eyes very often. Well, not at all, really. Yeah, it's massive. A few of those maps are massive like that. Kola and Afghanistan, I think, are the two worst, though. They're huge. Oh, shoot. Alright, arm up, air to ground. Rock eyes mode. We want CCIP. Alright, CCIP, primary fusing, quantity, multi-1. Let's see, UFC, we want quantity 2. And we're going to go initial 55 feet. Okay, so that'll give us a spread. Every time I hold down the button, it's going to drop 2 bombs 55 feet apart. Okay. Mainly so I don't have to trim it every time I drop a bomb. Yep, North Pole, Afghanistan. North Pole, modern Afghanistan. Alright, where's my river? Right there. Alright, we'll head over there. Here's your clearance. Or clearance. A bunch of white dots. Not that I see. I don't see any white dots on my screen. Hey, Ghostman, thanks for the sub on YouTube. I appreciate that. Alright, we'll do this first drop and we'll see where they hit. Once I find the river. Should be right down here. I'm hoping I'll see some tank rounds going off or something so I can see right where they are. Could I drive one of these in real life? The jury's out on that one. I'm gonna say no, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making shit up as I go. I'm just a crazy disabled guy. There's the river. Oh, there we go. We got smoke. They're down here. Right on the fork? Yep, right on the fork. That's them. Alright, rolling in. Alright, there's the target area. So now, we don't have an actual reticle yet. We gotta wait for it to show up. Now, there's the reticle. There's the drops.
Altitude. Altitude.
That looked pretty, that looked like right where I was dropping. That looked pretty good.
Altitude. Altitude.
No, that's right across them. That's right where I was dropping, so let's try it one more time. It's always weird because you got to make sure you get that second reticle. You got to wait for the reticle to go all the way down, then start coming back up before it's an actual reticle. And you got to make sure you don't start diving too steep trying to force it to appear. You definitely don't want to drop these kind of bombs too steep because you'll blow yourself up. So this time we'll try less of a dive angle. Shit, I lost him. I can't see, the sun's in my way. Yeah, I got no idea, I can't see anything. Let's come back around. Sun's screwing me. There they are. We'll come in north and south out. See if that stops the sun from screwing me. There's another load of shit right there too. Let's hit them. That'll be fun. We're at 10,500 feet. Let's drop in. .30 dive angle, right about there. It's going to increase in a second though, because I'm coming in a little steeper. There we go. We're going to drop them right there. Right in there. So am I doing something different than what you were doing? We could even... Let's go to the UFC and let's drop... Am I on practice? Nope. Alright, so let's drop 4. And let's spread them out 155 feet. Whoops. Okay, let's try this. We're gonna put them across that river.
Altitude. Altitude.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I guess just practice a little bit more. I mean, worst case scenario, if you're consistently dropping them a little short, then lead your target a little bit, right? Like we can, let's see, UFC, quantity. Let's just do a pair again. Let's leave them on 155 feet. And we'll just lead the target a little bit more and see if we can drop them a little more direct. I'll tell you when I hit the button. Alright, we're looking for that line of guys right there to the left a little bit. We'll try to drop it right in the middle of them so it'll hit the first guy first. So I'm going to hit the button right now.
Altitude. Altitude.
So that was, instead of dropping it on the first guy, I dropped it in the middle of them. There you go. Yeah, so I led them a little bit, but that kind of hit right where I laid them, so I missed the first couple guys. You get it, though. Just keep practicing, you'll get it.
Did anyone check on... What? Did I miss something? Is something wrong with Indica? Or are you talking about the white dots?
Because I got no idea what's going on with that.
Alright, it's time for the war. I don't know. He said he was seeing white dots everywhere and then didn't say anything else. I don't know what's going on.
Shrin Mitsu Patty.
It's just on my window. I don't know. That's weird. I've not seen anything on my stuff. I pulled up my VOD as it's playing, and I pulled up my stream. I didn't see any white dots. Are you sure you didn't play too much Dune and it like rotted your brain? You're seeing sand everywhere. It didn't show up on the screenshot. It's on your eyes. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's weird. Is it a browser window? Maybe maybe you need to update your browser, or the whatever player is in your browser needs an update. Like wipe out the browser and re-download it or something. Sounds like a corruption on the browser. All right. Oh my God. We lost it. We lost that friggin' forward base I captured last night that blew my arm out. We lost it. I'm not going there now. I'm not messing with that tonight. We are not flying that flight again. Unless it'll let me spawn a Chinook. I'll see if it'll let me spawn a Chinook. If it will, I'll do it. If it only allows a Huey, we're done with that. Nope, can't do it. It wants me to only use a Huey, so that's not gonna happen. That was too much. If my arm was in good shape, I'd do it, but if I do it again tonight, I'm gonna have to sit like a whole night out, probably. And we probably can't spawn C-130s anywhere up here either. Stupid. This map is crazy, man. It doesn't let you spawn anything anywhere. Alright, so Mitsu is going out. Oh no! That's the place I captured last night. Everything I did last night, they got back. Gazani Heliport, this is the place I captured last night. They got it back. That is mildly disheartening. Alright, well let's spawn back here. Well, no, we can't spawn back here. Well, yeah, I guess we can. Jesus, Shrin. I don't think you're high enough up in the air. Pulling some crazy AOA. God, I'm so mad right now. All that work to capture that friggin' FARP and that helipad, and we lost it all. Alright, let's see. Do they have spawn slots for... Oh, they do. They do. Kuala. Okay, we can spawn a C-130 at Kuala. Gardez. Sharon. Okay, we can spawn a C-130 at Sharon. They have it up on slots, just not Chinooks. So let's just work on capturing Bamiyan, because we can spawn a C-130 at Sharon to capture. We'll do that. Alright, spawning into... Hey, Shrin, do they have SAMs at Bamiyan still?
Although I don't know if he's actually, he might not be in the stream. He might not hear me. Alright, I'm just gonna spawn into Shag Sharan with a Viper. We'll switch it if we need to. We'll pretend like we know what's going on and just set up for harms, but I think I'm gonna probably switch to brooches. I guess we could just do that right now. Or, well, shit, I don't know. I wish I had more information. I wish I could get information off the map before I spawn in. That would be great. He's already got a scout up over the area, so... Alright, what do they got? Oh, what's our... Hold on, let's look at our resources. We should have plenty. We do, we have plenty. Okay, so... Radar flag... Oh, they got everything here still. SA-11s... Radar flak. Flankers, the whole spiel. I kind of want to broach it anyway, because they don't have any GBIs except for the flak. Those are just technicals. One man pad. More technicals. Rocket artillery. Yeah, I think we could broach it. That'll allow me to blow up the runway. Although it doesn't, I don't know if these jets are coming from Bamyan. They're probably coming from Kabul. Damn it. Alright, there's the brooches, but we've got a lot of shit in the air, so let's take some extra AMRAAMs. Well, that'll do it. When's the last time you changed your driver? Like 2008? All right. I believe Shrin's getting ready to land. So we're gonna chill out right here. My first run, Shrin, I'm just gonna go up and I'm gonna hit the runway and maybe attack
One of the SAM launchers, like the command center. Well, Neeb, there's two places we're attacking. Bamyan, and it looks like everyone else is hitting Gazani Heliport. So if you want to help them with Gazani Heliport, I'm sure they wouldn't mind. I don't know where you are. Oh, look at these helicopters. There's two Mi-8s going to repair Gazani right now. We might have to switch it over. Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get yourself over to Gazani Heliport and kill everything there, and then make sure none of these Mi-8s get there to repair it until we capture it. We need people to stand on there and kill everything that shows up. That's what I had to do last night. Alright, Shrin is down. Shrin, I'm going to taxi down towards you and turn around at that end and come this way. Oh wait, you're coming back this way. Alright, I will hang a right. $2992, really? Here? That doesn't seem right. $2992. Whoop. Bamyan. We'll see if we can get some broaches on the runway first thing. That'll slow them down at least. Alright, Shrin, I see that you're off to the side of the runway now. I'm gonna go ahead and turn around and take off. Alright, airborne. What do we got in front of us? Nothing yet. .29 radar, that's probably, it's a fulcrum or a flanker. Looks like two flanker, god, two of them. Of course there's two of them, and a fulcrum. It's gonna be one of them nights. And they're jamming. Oh wait, are they actually 100 miles away? They might actually be 100 miles away. They're not actually jamming, they're just that far away. Alright, we're off blower for now, so we can preserve fuel for a bit. Alright, what's it look like? They're at Angels 30, they're milling around Bamiyan. I'm not gonna be able to shoot my broaches till I'm somewhere around in here. So they're probably gonna jump me before I can get a shot off. Well, we're not going to worry about it yet. Let's just keep cruising. 5-degree climb. When the sky is clear, we'll get our targeting pod onto Bamiyan and get rid of our broaches then. Looks like the Fulcrum turned around and landed. Oh no, he's still there. He's just milling around. We definitely need to stop the runway. Oh, Tu-22s are coming in again. That's them. That's the Tu-22s. Alright, I've got my data link all donored up. We're not going to worry about those Tu-22 bombers, to be honest. More worried about those flankers in front of us. We're at Angels 30. Bag is empty. Let's get rid of it so we're not dragging. All right. So there's our Tu-22s. Somewhere right here is going to be a flanker, 2 flankers and a fulcrum. And our Reaper. That's what the 4th signature is. It's our scout. Whoop. Alright, let's go to air to ground. And get set up. And designating. Is the FLIR timed in yet? Yep, FLIR's ready. Just too far away, probably. At least now we know where it's at, though. Yeah, mountain's in the way. We gotta get way closer. The odds of me surviving this are probably slim to none. Oh, here come the flankers. Let's go back to air. Yeah, that's the 2 flankers right there. 61 miles. Let's bump out here so we can see them directly. Hey, they're on top of each other too. Jam. Damn. Those jammers on those flankers are actually pretty good. Son of a bitch. What's up, Doris? Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, defensive. Still held the lock. Nope, okay. Now we're passive. Did they both survive? Of course they did. I was hoping to get at least one of them with that volley. Trying to curve that one over the mountain.
Guess it didn't work. I don't see any smoke in the air. Shit. Let me guess, they're both still up. Yep, of course they are. Oh, let's see. Oh, they're going right for Shred now. What's this guy shooting? .27 ER, 27 ER. Well, try again. We got to get close enough to actually bomb out that runway, or else it's gonna be a real long night. Okay. We'll get right back up in the air and keep pushing. Alright, taxiing. Well, not a whole lot of people watch on YouTube, Doris, because I have to stream it on, YouTube is on the, whatever, the horizontal or vertical or whatever. The full screen, full resolution is on Twitch, where I'm streaming, and then the VOD will go up on YouTube tomorrow, after the stream. Currently with my setup, I can't stream to both locations at the same time at full resolution unless I pay money that I don't have. Later on, I'm gonna get it worked out to where I can, but I haven't been able to mess with it yet. Well, here come those two Tu-22 bombers. They're gonna bomb out this place, aren't they? No worries. What was the mission? I accidentally paddled my friggin' wheel. Oh, I've never done that. Well, you're more than welcome to watch it. Of course, Doris, that's fine. I want people to watch it.
It's my bad that I can't stream it to YouTube in full screen. Yeah, I've never messed with those pre-built campaigns and stuff that much, to be honest. That's good though. You should be forced to use other weapons. Should be able to use every weapon. You should learn how to use every weapon that you can deploy from the airframe you're trying to learn. Even the ones you're probably never going to use. It's good to at least know how to use them if you need to.
Pull up, pull up.
Oh, energy took care of the bomber. Nice. Alright, well I'm gonna head for Bamyan like it's gonna let me get close enough to attack it. If I can hit the runway, then we'll at least have a good 60 minutes or whatever to try to attack it and clear out all the air defenses. Javed Basharat? Nice! They're going to try to recapture Javed. That NPC is going to try to capture Javed. We need to make sure that happens, because I'm certainly not going to make that flight again tonight. That's definitely not going to happen. I think one more 80-mile Huey flight in Afghanistan, and I'll be sitting in traction, blowing steroids into my shoulder directly for 2 days straight. Looks like that flanker is still in the air. Crazy. It's probably the wingman that didn't shoot. The other one probably is going to land. That's good. You should definitely stick with the 18. The 18 is really good. Is it the best at everything? Not even close, but it can do everything and do everything really well. It's not the ace of any one thing, but it can do everything pretty good. So it's definitely worthwhile to learn it. Once you get really good with it, then you can branch off to specialize. F-16 behind us, that's probably Shrin. Let's see if we can get him on our Link 16. Yep, there's Shrin, and actually Shrin, I'm going to make you a member on my Link 16 so I can see everything you see. Now, if you were a 35, I'd be able to shoot off your track. Is that flanker on the ground? An F1 Mirage and 2 Jeff 17s. 2 F1 Mirages and 2 Jeff 17s are trying to take off right now. If I can get close enough, I'll get these shots off, and then we'll have to deal with all that nonsense. Flares up. But we are way too far away. Alright, bag is empty. Sounded like my left engine was igniting. Still about 5 minutes away from being in range to start using the broaches. Plus, I don't have a visual yet. Whoa, that was weird. Kind of lagged for a second there. That flanker's got 2 ERs left. The flanker that's in the air's got 2 73s and 2 ERs. Whoa, something's on fire at the airfield. Somebody hit it? It doesn't look like it. There's fires over here, but there's nothing. There's nothing over here that was alive. Where did energy go? Did we lose him? Okay, no, he's heading back to Maymana. What is Shrin packing? Probably some harms. Yep, harms. Be careful, Shrin. You might get a bad wing wobble. You'll be fine, though. Alright, we're lined up and ready to start shooting as soon as we get visual and range. That flanker turned back around. Because of course he did. Okay, I've got visual on the runway. So I'm going to mark my first shot on the runway right there. We'll have to redo it when we get closer, but I do have a shooting solution to the runway. We'll remark it once we're close enough to stabilize the sight. I can see those 2 Jeff 17s on the runway still, and one of the Mirages is still on the runway. Might be 2. It's hard to tell. Oh no, they're disappearing. I see them though. I can see them right there. There's the flanker right there. Remarking. Maybe. Marked. Yep, got a good solution. Alright, so we're gonna put 2... Oh yeah, he's burning straight for me, isn't he? That son of a bitch. I'll try to get broaches off on the SA-11s, but there's a hill right there in front of them. Yeah, they're right down in this hill.
Shoot, I need to zoom out. God damn it. Okay, I've got the flanker locked. I've got a visual on him. Defensive. I put 2 on him. They're probably not going to kill him, but they're going to push him defensive, Shrin, so you might have a good opportunity to push him now. I definitely put him defensive. I'm going to break his missile. Actually, I think I already chaffed it, but just to be sure. It's a Fox 1 he fired, so... Oh, it just missed. Coming around. Still got a passive track on him. Okay, I'm firing on him. He's fired on you. He fired on you, Shrin. I've got one in on him. He's defensive on my shot. Oh, he might have shot at me, actually. Okay, I'm defensive. Oh, fuck. Dude, this guy's crazy. He shot that heater from over there. That was a heater. What the hell is this? This guy's crazy. He's dead. I got him, but Jesus Christ. That was a hell of a heater shot. That must have been one of those broken ace ones. That was some nuts stuff. You can always tell when they're shooting 27 ERs farther than AMRAAMs. Alright, try again. See if I can get close enough to shoot a bomb. Actually, this time I'm going to load up on broaches. We're not going to engage the air units at this time. We're just going to go for broke and try to get close.
Copy. Rearming complete.
All right, taxiing. Oh, there goes our Chinook. So the NPCs can spawn a Chinook, but not me. I'm definitely going to talk to Santa about that. There should be literally every airfield we own that can have a helicopter should be able to spawn a Chinook.
Request takeoff.
Man, if that first AMRAAM would have got him, which it kind of should have, it was well inside a good shot. I'd be dropping broaches right now and knocking the runway down. I've got this bad feeling that as soon as I get almost close in range, they'll launch more fighters and I'll never get a shot off. I'll be flying around with wasting broaches every time I take off because I can never get to shot off on them. Alright, after this flight I need to take some medicine. And possibly eat a carb. We'll have to check and see. Oh my gosh, turn. Alright, taking off. Alright, we're on the way. Again. We got 8 broaches. If we can get close enough, we'll light them up. Well, the sky's clear for now. I might actually be able to get a shot off. I want to make sure that our Chinook gets here too. He's going slow though. I know that feeling. That's a long, long ass flight. Not made for disabled dudes, that's for damn sure. Keep the radar on the sky. Make sure we're not transmitting. Nope, we're good. Let's go ahead and switch it to TWS as well. Oh, I can't. I'd have to switch the mode. Let's go ahead and turn on the interrogator. TWS, manual, that'll work. Bag is empty. All right, we're cruising. Actually, we can go ahead and take our medicine right now. We're not going to be doing anything for a bit anyway, except flying straight. Time to read comic books and eat power bars. You know, pilot shit. Okay, ugh.
Oops, I just hit my throttle. Yeah, it's still clear. So let's bring up the sat nav. So the radar guided flak is kind of in a little gully, and so is the SA-11. You can see the ridgeline and the ridgeline here, and they're kind of like right down in this little gully. Might be hard to actually get a broach in there unless we get really close. Then we can get a broach in there. So we'll hit the runway here, and then we'll try to find... I'd really like to try to find this command post right here and hit that first, and then maybe hit all the launchers if I can. If we can take out the runway and all of the SA-11 pieces, that would be a really good start. And then the only thing we got to worry about is the enemy launching new helicopters to come here and repair it. It's a bit of a flight for them to do that, though. They got to come from Bagram or Checkpoint Delta. Oh, good job, guys. Gazani. Good, you neutralized Gazani. Good work. Very good work. That friendly Chinook's almost there to capture it. Whoops. I forgot to turn on my FLIR. It's not warmed up yet. Yeah, it's too bad you can't use 105s on that mission where you were using Rockeyes. But I understand that's the point of the mission, is to learn to use Rockeyes. The first clusters, the Mark 20s. At least they're not straight up dispensers. I hate dispenser ammunition. Although some of the older dispensers actually do work pretty decent as long as you're flying low and fast. You can make a good carpet, but you're risking getting shot a lot of risk, not a little bit. I'll have to look at that mission. What's it? Is it? You said it's a campaign. Which campaign is it, or is it just the training missions? The only purchased campaign I have is the Apache campaign called MAD, I think it's called. I need to go back to that and actually run that whole campaign through. I think I did the first couple missions, and I succeeded it when I did them. But then I just didn't get back to it because when I'm flying, I'm usually streaming. Most people don't want to watch a campaign mission being ran because it's going to be kind of, a lot of it's going to be procedural and boring. Like, I think that first flight is taking off from a Tarawa out in the bay and then flying support. So you got to fly all the way across the ocean channel onto land and then support ground troops in the area. What I should have done is filmed it and then made a nice little video about it. I might make a good video, but then it would have to, the replay would have to work so I can get all the good shots, the good video. Oh, yeah, I don't do that. I just fly it. Just flying doesn't really bother me, but it would bore a stream. I'm used to it. Believe it or not, when you're flying in real life, most of it is just flying in straight lines.
52 miles. Let's get the FLIR up. Might actually have a visual now. Okay, I got a visual on the runway. Marking my first runway shot now. Marked. I got a solution. Is there anything coming to get me yet? Nope. I'm in the clear. These are gonna get off. Here's our chance. What are you packing, Shrin? Are you packing harms? No, you're packing JSOWs as well. Okay. So if you're packing harms, I won't shoot at the SA-11, leave it for you, but you've got JSOWs, so. 55 seconds till I'm in the zone to start shooting, so another minute and 20 seconds or so. .25 seconds. That's our shooting solution right here on our HSI. Inside that circle is in range, but we'll get a little bit closer. You don't want to shoot at max range with GPS guided munitions. Just because it can get there from there theoretically doesn't mean it might not, because you're stretching its limits to the extreme. So I always overfly GPS coordinates a little bit before launching. JDAMs as well. Especially JDAMs, because stuff can intercept your JDAMs, so the closer you get, the steeper the angle will be. Unless you get too close, and then it can't make up for the forward momentum. Alright, I'm in the zone. One away. Marking the runway for the next shot. 2 away. Okay, I got 2 away, heading for the runway. I honestly can't see the SA-11 because the hills are in the way. Okay, I'm starting to see them. They're starting to come into view. Come on, give me a good view. I think I'm looking at the SA-11. One shot away. Damn it, that hill's gonna screw with those. Where's that flak gun? Can't see the flak gun at all. There it is, I see the flak gun. It's on the back side of a hill. I'm not gonna be able to shoot it with the broach. I'm gonna stay on the SA-11. Yeah. Got the search radar. One away. I got one left. I'm being painted. It fired on me.
Defensive. Okay, I think I trashed it. And I got all my shots off. I'm RTB. Yeah, I survived. I didn't silence everything, but it should take out the runway and it should take out some of the SA-11 stuff. They're really in a bad spot. It's going to be hard to get shots in there. How much fuel do we got? 8,200 pounds. We'll be fine. Oh, looks like Shrin got his off too. Okay, I'm making contact. Yeah, I've got some hits. I've done some damage. Oh yeah, I got good hits. It looks like there is 3 launchers still alive. Waiting on impact to the runway. Make sure I'm not falling out of the sky here. Nope, there we go. Direct hit on the runway. Oh, there's 4 jets on the tarmac too. Boom. Oh, we did damage on the jets too. Okay, Shrin, the runway's out of commission. All 4 of those jets that are on the tarmac are not going to take off for 60 minutes. Hopefully whatever you fired will take out the rest of the the SA-11s, you hit them some more. Looks like there's just the command center and 1 launcher. There's 1 launcher left. I'm going to come back with an A-10 with Mavericks and bombs. All right, let's pull a magnetic heading off the runway. (242). Yeah, we use drones for scouting, and you can also designate one of them if you've got the scripting to set one as a JTAC to also do laser guidance and target painting for your shots. The ones we're using right there, though, are just scout drones. They're not lasing for us. Cost points and credits to set up a JTAC version of it. We don't really need that. So those ones are just scouting. Yeah, that's just our scout. Oh, look at the destruction we did. That runway is jacked. And that SA-11 got jacked too. Sweetness. They already stole the, yeah. What is this out here? Oh, that's our Sentinel.
Intel received.
Yeah, it's because the MSL's so high. That's why it's so hard with helicopters. As soon as you take off from the ground, you're already at like 7,000 feet. It's rough on the equipment. Crap, I forgot it was 242? Yeah, 242. I prefer calling it SSL, sad sea level. "35 miles. Tally the runway." Shrin, what's your fuel state? Are you good? I've still got plenty of fuel if you need me to go around. If you want first dibs on the runway, just say so. Oh, actually, Shrin hasn't been talking tonight, has he? Yeah, he might not be in the stream. Well, he's up there at, like, what, Angel's 30-something? No, he's coming down. Come on, Chinook, get up there and land and capture that thing. I'm gonna have to spawn a helicopter from there. Oh, good, the SAMs are all gone. So that means I'll be able to put my Mavericks on the flak guns. What else was there? Was there any heavy armor? Technicals. Rocket artillery? Artillery. Trucks, technicals, and a man pad. We'll put a Maverick on the man pad. Because he deserves it. Looks like Shrin's coming in. So we will hold up. We'll come in on the north base. Oop, where'd he go? Shrin goes straight in, and we'll just do a overhead. No, he's not coming straight in though. He's moving too fast. He's gonna come back around on the other direction probably.
Yeah, he's gonna land west to east. Which means, or is he? Nope, he's gonna come. I'm not sure. We'll just watch and see what he does. Let's go back up to 15,000 feet. So we're completely out of his way. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Sharon is under attack. Well, they captured Gazani. Needs to be upgraded, though. God, look at him already attacking with all that stuff. Looks like he might be coming in now. Maybe? He's pretty high. Well, no, he's not actually that high. Okay, yeah, he's coming in, so we're gonna slot in now on the right base. And we'll turn in and come in right behind him. Alright, start slowing down. Alright, landing gear, flaps. Get ready to land like we're in the Navy. Oh shit. Shrin just blew up. Alright, we are on speed. come in too hot maybe, or did get a good aero brake or something? Something happened. Surprised Betty's not bitching at me yet. All right, we're in the groove. Piece of cake. All right, what do we get for that? And we bombed out the runway and most of the SA-11. 172, that's it. That's pretty low, actually. That's a bummer. All right, doesn't matter. We got the job done. Let's grab our strike craft to get back up in the air ASAP before they can start repairing shit. Is Shrin in here? Nope, he hasn't respawned yet. Let's just pull off into the grass so there's no mishaps. Alright. Let's get in there and get this done. This has been a pain in the ass for like 2 nights in a row now. Let's grab the hog. Alright, we're going to bring 21 laser-guided rockets with penetrator heads, 2 GBU-12 bombs, laser-guided bombs, 6 Mavericks, and 1150 rounds of Freedom. We should be able to pretty much kill everything there unless something happens or they get jets on us or something like that. If I can get in there, though, it's all going to go away. All of it. All right, data link is up. Oh, Shrin's still there. Did he not blow up? Oh, he didn't blow up. He didn't blow up. I could have sworn I seen him explode. I am confused. There's no fire there or anything. Was I just seeing things? Did I take too many of my pills? I feel like I'm gaslighting myself. Now he's back here behind us. Okay. Let's just go. We're no more questions. Maybe it was desync. Maybe he lagged or something and it desynced. Oh, I wonder if it'll give me an escort. Probably not on this server. $2,992. Got it. Oh, I'm using the wrong runway though. I don't care. Whew, okay, I'm back. Jesus. That'll wake you up. Alright, Bamiyan. Oh man, I hope I get off the ground. I don't know, we might not make it. Oh, Jesus. I can't believe I just pulled up at 135. Oh, mistakes were made. Stop lagging, you piece of crap.
Pull up.
Oh. We're gonna leave those flaps down for just a bit. Okay, that's about the slowest I've ever taken off with this much weight on here. That was nuts. Start trimming. All right. Whew, that was very close. We skimmed that wall and that mountain. All right, let's go ahead and hook Bamiyan. Got it. We don't need to turn on the Mavericks till we're way closer. We're 122 miles out. I left a lot of pee back there. Oh, yeah, it looks like Shrin's having a connection problem. Right? Oh, no, never mind. He's just already took off. Oh, we're almost ready to capture the fob. Come on, you can do it. Boop. If I could hit the right button. There we go. Drop it! Holy crap. Everybody on that Chinook just lost their kidneys. And their lunch. Alright, well, we'll have that fob
soon enough, so that means when we neutralize Bamyan, we can grab a helicopter from Javid. How far of a flight is that? Plus, it's a fob, so it'll let me spawn a Chinook. Because I'm not doing a Huey tonight. 46 miles in a Chinook, I can do that. Oh, those poor flankers can't take off. Poor guys. Sucks to be them. If they're still there when I get there, I'm gonna light them up with my gal. Actually, I have to use the restroom. I'm on a 4 degree climb. I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh. That's the luxury of DCS. If you gotta pee, you can get up and go pee. You don't have to use a piddle pack. Alright, let's stop climbing for now. We're getting way too slow. Because we're at like 22,000 feet. See, Shrin's probably getting close to doing whatever he's gonna do, right? Oh no, he's still got a ways, I guess. I keep forgetting how far away everything is. Oh, energy. What's energy doing? He shot something. No targeting pod, so I'm not sure what it was. He's probably just doing air-to-air. Doesn't look like any more stuff on the ground's been blown up. Well, no, wait. No, some of the ground stuff is dead. Look, the last SA-11 piece is dead. That is a scimitar hiding with that technical by the river. I guess the first thing we're gonna have to do is kill this. This is a SON 9 fire can radar, and those are flak guns connected to that radar. So we don't want to get close to the airspace at a lower altitude with those flak guns, because they'll pepper the sky. But Shrin might take care of those on the way in. I know he loves flak. Yeah, he's got some clusters. He's probably going to drop them on the flak.
I had to guess.
I had to guess. If he takes care of that flak, then I'll be able to use my Mavericks on just everything else. And then my laser guided rockets on all the like technicals and stuff, we can just pop those with a single laser guided rocket. Although we do have the 2 GBU-12s, we'll probably use those just because they're heavy. Get rid of them. There's an IL-76 inbound. That's going to be a target of opportunity. That'll be like some enemy leader of some sort. If we can shoot that down too, that'd be great. That'll be a lot of points to whoever shoots it down. Credits for the team. Be a good one. I am going to go ahead and pull a Hornet escort just to help. I want to make sure we capture this shit tonight. What is today? Thursday, right? Tomorrow's Friday. Yep, it's Thursday. Get as much done as we can tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday, because Sunday I'm not going to be able to fly. For tomorrow or Sunday night as well, if you're trying to get a hold of me in the Discord on Sunday, there's going to be a big, large period where I can't get back to you for a little bit. But I'll get back to you when I see it later. But I'm going to be unable to respond to anything for about 4.5 hours, roughly. In the evening, where normally I'm available to chat and all that. This Sunday, that's not going to happen until way later. Wonder if I can climb a little bit more now. Well, we got 250 knots. We'll just take manual control for now and do a little gradual. Well, actually, we can set it for 2 degrees. Yeah, there we go, 2 degrees. Although, watch it bleed our speed already because DCS underpowered the A10 a bit. Yeah, it's gonna bleed at 2 degrees. Probably should have defueled a bit. I probably shouldn't have brought all the munitions I did either. I'm surprised we got off that friggin' runway. Should have known better. How long is it? It's still like it's like 1 mile. Yeah, it's a 1 mile runway. It's because of the MSL. My two halves of a turbofan. Alright, where it was 1989 Task Force Challenger Supercarrier. So is that a paid mission that like somebody made a campaign and you purchased the campaign? Is that what that is? Because I don't think I've heard of that one. Task Force Challenger Supercarrier.
Inbound.
Alright, let's drop it down to a 1 degree climb. Oh no. Foxhound. There's a foxhound. I don't see it. Oh, come on. That's some Iosauron shit right there. I'm getting actual spiked by a MiG-31 that's not even looking at me and is friggin' 150 miles away and cold. Flanking. That's silly. Oh, okay. I'll have to look that up then. That means I probably already have it. When we're done with the war tonight, try to remind me so I can look that up. I really have never messed with any of the campaigns or anything. I did a couple of the instant action missions a long time ago. I thought they were pretty cool. I usually just, you know, I would make scenarios when I was just practicing, program my own. And back in the day, there were people that were always challenging me with maps. They would try to create bases that I could only use like an A10 to attack and see if I could do it. We did that a few times. Until the one time they just went ridiculous with it. It's like, well, I can't kill all that with an A10. I can't even get close to it, so that's not really a challenge because I'm not going to do it.
Alright, Shrin is in there. Shrin, you got a fulcrum coming down on you, though. To the north. He's a little ways off still, but he's coming for you directly. Oh, there goes another cluster. Oh wow, he's not even using a targeting pod. Let's see how accurate he is. Looks like a good angle. That's pretty good CCRP with not even using a pod or anything to get a good bearing and get a good mark. Or I'm glitching and he does have a targeting pod and I just didn't see it. Looks good. That's where the flak guns are, over here somewhere. Yep, there's the flak guns. Oh, maybe not. I don't see them now. Oh, that is them. Yeah, I see them. Was that just a single bomb that hit? Something's going on. I saw a CBU-97, but that's not what that is. That's just like a bomb. What is going on? It hit. He got that flak gun. Very strange, though. It's like it was set to disperse, but it didn't. It just popped on the ground. If that was a 97, it should have opened up high above. Very weird. Oh, get him! Get him! Oh, good shot. You got him, Shrin. Oh, shit. Oh, that's those... Why is it doing that, man? There's no way those... Those 31s are way down here. The Foxhounds are way out here at Gardez. I gotta worry about those fish beds, though. Alright, how far away are we? 56 miles. Let's start warming up the Mavericks. Where's my escorts? Are they just now taking off? That's not good. I need them up here. They just now took off. Well, actually, I better tell him to attack this stuff. Kind of a waste of my escort, but if we can stop those bombers, that'll be good. Just worry about these fish beds getting up in here, and I can't really do much about those suckers unless they're gonna be stupid and let me get behind them or something. But that they're gonna, if they're smart, they're gonna shoot me from a distance. And so far, all the enemies have been pretty spot on. So I'm assuming they've got radar missiles and they're gonna shoot me from a distance. Yeah, those are radar missiles there, those long skinny ones. Do my best to chaff them off, but haven't had much luck tonight. MI8. Yep, we got an MI8 that left Cabal, heading to repair Bamiyan. So we gotta stop that thing now too. Might be more than just two of us can do, Shrin. Such a long flight, we just can't put enough pressure on them all at once. Still can't believe my escort took that long to get up in the air. What a waste. Yeah, these friggin' fish beds are gonna get me. I'm not even gonna get there. When they get closer, I'm gonna dive down to the map of the Earth and see if I can cheat them a bit, but I've only got 2 heaters. Should have brought 2 more heaters. What's up, Mitsu? How's your flights tonight? Looked like you guys took Gazani. Imagine that was a bit of a slog. It's my airspeed, 230. And my escorts are engaging the bomb. Well, at least my escorts stopped the bombers from hitting Shagsharan. But I kind of needed them up here to not let the fish beds get to me. The good thing is most of the aerial threats are dead now, so I can get a helicopter from here and try to get up in here. But we gotta hit that runway again. I'll put one of my laser guided bombs on this runway if I survive to get overhead. But I imagine the fish beds are gonna get me. Alright, I'm dropping out. Alright, switch to air master mode. Get my gun set up. Make sure our heaters are gonna work. Yep, heaters are good. I'm just gonna try to trick them so they go away, because their radar, in real life, their radar wouldn't be able to see me down here at all. Look, that old vodka radar wouldn't work. But these things are all on like ACE, so I imagine they're gonna be able to see me.
Pull up, pull up.
They've all got they've got the Palantir for a radar in there, the Eye of Sauron. Okay, my data link is tracking the fish beds. My Hornets are... They know that those fish beds are there. I can see them on the data link. Just wish they were a little bit closer to do something about it. It does look like my idea worked, though. It looks like the fish beds are breaking north instead of coming right at me now. Nope, never mind. They're coming right at me still.
Altitude, altitude.
I think that data link information's a little off. Nope, never mind. It's pretty spot on. Oh yeah, he's coming right for me.
Altitude, altitude. Altitude, altitude.
Shut up, Betty. I've got plenty of fuel, so I'm gonna try to stay in the canyons here until is my escort coming?
Altitude, altitude. Altitude, altitude.
He's right behind me.
Altitude, altitude. Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
I didn't see him, but I heard him go right over me. There he is. Damn. The other one hit me. Yep, the other one got me in there. Of course. Starting to hate this map. Come on, fly right over me. Where are you? I still don't even see him. Am I blind? There he is. No, wait, that's not him. It says he's right there, but he's just not there. I'm not seeing these jets. They're right on me and I don't see them at all. I'm really wigged out a little bit on that. Single heater shot with a shitty R60 aphid. That's crazy. I never saw a single one of those planes. Even when they were right on top of me, I never saw them. I don't know if it's a glitch or if I'm just going blind. I never saw anything. Alright, well, let's come out of FOB. We've really got to actually get here and fucking kill something, or else they're just going to repair everything yet again. We're not going to bring the Doppler, it's just too heavy. Uh-oh, it's gonna lock up. It's gonna take a second to load through. Alright, 61. What's the memory bank for the waypoint? Should be 13. So let's get rid of all of this. Alright, route. Add. And then. Whoop. Add waypoint 13. And direct to 13. Okay. That's all we need for a mission.
Magic 1-1, Bra 116, Fort 140 at 28,000.
Alright, right up that valley. Ugh. Well, you can tell. Oh no.
Rotor RPM low.
Yeah. I might not be able to get going here. We're gonna try. Let me get transitional lift. Will be okay once I get transitional lift. I don't know if I can though. Friggin' Afghanistan. Come on. Come on, there we go. There we go.
Radar searching.
Come on, engine. Okay, we're gonna be okay. That's that awesome MSL. Just destroying our equipment. Alright, we've got transitional lift. We are not going to be able to hover until I shoot about 50% of these Hellfires or more. We'll have to stay moving the whole time. We can probably pop a hover once we're down to like just, I don't know, 4 or 5 Hellfires. That was rough. But we got up in the air with a full load. Alright, George, you get the Hellfires. Arm the chaff. Let's put the gun on my helmet.
Roger, ceasefire.
Let's do a gun check. Shoot right there. Yep, looks good. For now. I'm sure it'll desync when I get there.
Magic 1-1, Bra 084 450 at 22,000 knots. Magic 1-1, Bra 0.
We'll stick around and try to kill everything there as long as there's no jets on us, and then we'll stick around after we neutralize it to make sure we kill the Mi-8 so it can't recapture it or repair it. That's right. If I'm gonna go to Afghanistan to fly, I do nothing but eat bratwurst and asparagus.
Radar searching.
Magic 1-1, Bra 057 440 at 28,000 cold. Magic 1-1, Bra 116 Fort 140 at 29,000 knots.
77 kilometers.
Magic 1-1, Bra 081 450 at 21,000.
See if we can maintain a gradual climb all the way there. If we have to climb suddenly, we ain't gonna make it.
Magic 11, Bra 116, Fort 140.
We'll probably blow the generator as soon as we try that. The RPMs will fluctuate. That'll be the end of the flight. Half tempted to kick on the APU flying at this height. With this load. Just in case we do get a fluctuation in the RPMs, the APU generation might actually keep the systems up. In theory.
Magic 11, pop-up group 091 490 at 14,000 knots.
We are not going to make it over this ridge, are we? We got a little bit of a climb going, and we're still maintaining 107 knots, so that's fine. I don't want to slip below 107 or 100 knots, though.
Magic 11, Bra 072 450 at 24,000 knots. Magic 11, Bra 091 480 at 14,000 knots. Magic 11, Bra 071 450 at 24,000 knots.
Those fish beds are still around. Again, they should be out of gas.
Magic 11, Bra 072 445 at 24,000 knots. Magic 11, Bra 071 445 at 24,000 knots.
That must be the fish beds, actually.
Magic 11, Bra 106 Fort 130 at 28,000 knots.
Oh no, don't lock up. I was wondering when I looked at the map, it looked like jets weren't moving. Oh, you son of a bitch. That's what it's doing. It's booting me. Oh my gosh. You are kidding me. Okay, we're not capturing that thing tonight. It's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. I got booted. Alright, what was that campaign? It's just under campaign? Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay. 1989 Task Force Challenger. There's 3 of them. The regular one, the super carrier one, and then the Rampagers. I didn't know those were there. Well, you can tell. I've flown it 0 times. I'll have to check those out one of these days. Tensions are high in the Caucasus region. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, it's a Stennis. Oh, that's the Stennis one. The super carrier one, I assume, is the same mission, except we've got one of the... Yeah, okay, the Abraham Lincoln. Awesome. Kill them. Kill them all. They deserve no quarter. They have infinite fuel and radars that work way better than they should. I can't believe it booted me out of all the times to boot me.
We got Energies in there. Shrin's in there. Neb is in there. Beard is in there. Oh no, Beard's dead. Beard got shaven. God, if all those people get in there, they should be able to kill everything. I love how even their R60s, literally the worst missile ever, that it rarely is ever going to hit anything. Theirs are perfect. Their R60 aphids don't miss. R60 aphids are so bad, if you like struck a match, that would be enough flare for it to lose track. I don't even know what to grab now. Well, don't need the harms, but there's some clusters on there. Shrin's got a bunch of bombs. You know what? I wonder if I should grab an MI8 and grab some stuff to capture this thing, and just depend on you guys to kill stuff. But with the MI8, I can put some autocannon pods on here. If I have to kill just some trucks, I can do that. If it'll let me spawn it. That might be the play. Because we got so many jets coming in with bombs now, it might be able to just kill everything. Is that Javid? Yep. Will it let me spawn one? Nope, it won't. Not allowed. Not allowed. What is going on with that, Santa? A hind at this MSL? I don't know about that, man. Oh, that'd be rough. That's less power. I could just put 4 tandems on here and nothing else. Maybe we could do it. Maybe. Let's find out. If I can take off, we'll do it. But I mean, putting the troops in here is going to put us overweight at this MSL.
Adjusting magnetic declination. Ready.
We'll see if we can get in the air. I'm gonna depower everything that I can and see. You know what else I should do? I think. So let's turn on the APU. We're gonna crank up the APU. And we're gonna turn on the APU generator, give us some extra power. Maybe that'll save us from both blowing the generators when we take off.
Intel received.
Alright, APU's up and running, and we're generating power. Okay. Well, let's see if this works. We'll turn on everything else on if we make it, if we get up in the air. Landing gear coming up, and I'm trying to coax it into transitional lift. The APU things were actually working. Alright, the gear's up and I've got transitional lift coming, so should be good. We're airborne at least. Alright, killing the APU generator. Killing the APU.
Turning on weapons.
Powering up the systems. Make sure the gun's gonna work. Yep. Well, that was the adventure. So we've got 4 tandems and we've got some 30 mil. And we got a hell of a flight to get there. Jesus, I'm pulling so much pitch right now. What are we at? Almost 13? Yeah, we're at 12 and a half already. Look at those blades. We are cranking. Oh, good job, Shrin. Shrin hit the runway again. So at least they're not launching any more jets yet. Is there still an MI8 coming there to repair shit? Yeah, he's pretty far away still, though. Having trouble getting there. Alright, I've got good transitional lift now. So I can use a little bit more torque so we can climb up and maintain speed. Alright, now don't boot me, game.
Turning off weapons.
Are you, though? Oh, I gotta draw some blood when we're done with this flight. Actually, this will probably be the last flight for tonight. So hopefully we can capture this place. But then, yeah, I gotta draw some blood and...
Commander weapons ready. Attacker selected.
Good old Petri dish. Alright, I'm on the move. Well, it looks like you guys did some damage. Is that Mirage actually trying to take off with the runway bombed out? That's crazy. That's not supposed to happen. If you bomb out the runway, the NPCs are supposed to stop. For 60 minutes repair time.
Observe activated. Looking for targets. Searching for targets. Target search. Observe off.
Alright. We're all set. Okay, good. Yeah, they shouldn't even be able to do that. That's the whole point of bombing the runway, is to make sure they, you know, can't launch plane after plane after plane after plane. Alright, unloading a little bit of torque now that we're above. Ooh, we're not gonna be able to unload much torque though. Start slowing down and sinking right away. That's not good. This is gonna be fun to land. We're definitely gonna be landing on the runway. Always got to reset my head tracking in the hind by looking down a little bit farther than normal and then resetting. Or else I'm looking up like this the whole time. Just trying to see out. Ooh, there's still a lot of stuff there. Those flak guns are still active. Definitely need to get rid of those flak guns. That might end my whole run. Yeah, everything in Afghanistan is a big flight. Everything is a whole ordeal, which is why it makes it a lot harder, because they can start sending stuff right away to repair it and recapture it and all that stuff, and it takes you that long just to fly there, kill some stuff, fly, and then fly all the way back and rearm, reload, and all that. I mean, it takes a lot of time. It makes it real hard. Oh shit. Icing? Are you kidding me? Apparently it's chilly. It's winter time in Afghanistan. I didn't even check the temperatures. Alright, yeah, de-icing's running. If it keeps going for another minute or two, we'll put it up on high. I just don't want to use too much power. Oop, Shrin got killed. What got Shrin? Must have been the flak guns. Oh no, it was a technical. We'll probably have to hit the flak guns with a tandem just to get them from a distance. Yeah, there's still some stuff there that's going to be kind of rough. To shoot a technical with my gun, that means they can shoot me. Same with the flak guns. If I get close enough to hit them with my 30 mil, then that means that I'm well in range of the flak. We'll see what we can do.
Okay, icing. There we go.
Leave it on auto now. Oh, good shot energy. Alright, so at least they're not going to be repairing it anytime soon. We got Beard coming in with another Hornet, so he should be able to do some more damage to the ground units. I've still got a ways to go to get there. I have a feeling we'll get this done. We can get it done. We can get it done. I don't know if we will, but we're going to definitely try. Everybody's putting in a good effort. I will do my best not to screw it up when I get there. It's actually going to be kind of tricky, though. This is not easy to... It's not going to be easy to fly this helicopter and maneuver around that area. We're pulling friggin' 12.8 degrees just trying to stay up in flight. And we're losing speed right now flying flat and level. So it's going to be tricky. You know what? Let's lower that. Oh, energy got 2 launching on you. I don't see from where though yet. I think they're coming out of Kabul. Would be my guess. Where else would they come from, really? It's got to be Kabul. Yeah, I see some Fulcrons and some flankers around Kabul, so they're probably going to come from there. Unless they're going to come from the north off map. See, I think once I go over that ridge I'm looking at, we're going to be close. Oh, darn it. See if I can get this thing trimmed out a little bit better. My arm ain't doing good. One little radar ping.
It's a fish bed. It's gonna shoot me with their AMRAAM. Looks like the scimitar. Oh, the scimitar is still moving around a little bit. Couple technicals. These artillery pieces are no big deal. I can thump those. Need someone to drop a bomb on those damn flak guns. Not quite. Not quite. What's our fuel looking like? Oh, we got plenty. Usually, for the most part in a helicopter, you don't have to worry about fuel that much. You can stay up for a long time. Helicopters are one of the most fuel efficient things we've got. Well, they kind of have to be. Well, those two flankers are to the southeast. Angels 33, 36. Shit, I'm sinking, aren't I? Worst case scenario, I can head left up this ravine. Actually, I guess I can't. I don't know where the best part is to go over this. Artillery heading, huh? Oh, they just spawned right there, these artillery pieces. They're heading to attack the fob I took off from.
Observe activated. Looking for targets.
Alright, I'm looking for the flak guns.
Searching.
What's up, gunner?
Target search. Target search.
I might be on to I might be onto the flak guns, but I think I'm onto the artillery pieces that are moving out. Yeah, those are the artillery pieces. There's the scimitar. I'm gonna have to attack the flak guns from the south. I gotta come around to the side. I'm gonna kill the scimitar.
Target in sight. Get me closer. Out of range.
These flak guns are right over there where that smoke is. So we'll shoot this scimitar, and then we'll come back around and get them from that side so I can shoot them. Let's unload this torque now while we can.
Ready to fire. Launch.
Rifle, scimitar.
Awesome. You're gonna love the Apache. It's friggin' great.
Good effects on target. Observe off.
Scimitar down. Shit, there's the flak gun right there. Oh, do you got someone as your CPG? Your crayon eater?
Hostile ground fire. 1 o'clock. Observe activated. Looking for targets. Observe off.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me. I'm dead. A single shot hit me and took out my whole helicopter. I'm trying to auto-rotate it to save it. No, it's gonna hurt. A single bullet. One shot. What the hell was it? It was one of these tacticals, just like shot his .22 pistol from 1,000 yards and hit me right in the engine. Oh my god. Everything is working against me tonight. One random shot took me out. That's just bad luck. Especially when it was from one of these retards that can't hit the broadside of a barn. Actually, was that what hit me? Yep, that's what hit me. I was correct. Single hit from one of these idiots with their gun just thrown in the back of a truck. Well, that's it for me, guys. I'm gonna have to call it. I'm getting ready to get sick to my stomach. Oh, I gotta pull some blood, take some medicine, and chill out. It's almost taken, but I got the scimitar dead. I was getting ready to, I was literally getting ready to light these up. These, I was gonna kill all these right there in that single pass with the 30 mil. It's just bad luck. Well, actually, it's not bad luck. I believe the difficulty's turned all the way up to max. So enemies aren't really missing anything tonight. You know it's bad when they fire 3 R-60 aphids and all 3 are just perfect shots. That's like the worst missile ever. Multi-crew's great. I'm pretty hard on CPGs though. I've had a few people try to be a CPG, but they can't do what I asked them to do, so they don't make it very long. They just want to shoot a missile, which is great, but you gotta know how to do the other stuff too. Oh shit, you're about to get fish bedded. Be careful, these fish beds don't miss. Yep, there you go. Cut your wing off with a fish bed. I'm not an asshole, but I've never done training with them. It's always been people that said they already knew how to do it. So as soon as I get into the aircraft, I'm like, I need a direct waypoint to this AO, and they're like, what? I don't know how to make waypoints. I'm like, well, just grab a GPS off the map and create it then. I don't know how to do that either. Oh, well, then you can go ahead and leave. I have never sat down and done a workshop to teach somebody how to be an Apache, a good Apache CPG. I was going to teach Kremet, but he didn't stick around for that one. He was going to, and then he got distracted with ARC. Or, you know, it's Kremet. He got distracted by ARC or a shiny light or some lint.
Intel received.
That's actually why I stopped letting people... I should have always stopped letting people, because for a while there, while I was streaming, there'd always be someone that jumps onto the server and just immediately tries to ask permission to jump into some part, one of the aircraft I'm in, which always ended up being a bad idea, so I stopped doing that. Alright, let me see who's flying. I'm definitely getting ready to get sick to my stomach. Let me see who's flying. I'll get you guys rated over somewhere. Gunner, can you link that into the Discord and I'll check it out when I get out of the bathroom? Which might be in about 45 minutes, but I'll look at it if you link it in there for me. All right, who is flying? Oh my gosh. I don't know who that person is. I got a lot of viewers, so they must be a tourist. Shrin's, oh, Shrin's leaving though, right? Or no, that was Santa Beard. That's well, we can we'll raid Shrin. Shrin, good flying. You're always good flying. I'm gonna raid you, buddy. That was Santa that's leaving, not Shrin. So, yep. Be careful though. Shrin might curse. He's got an adult warning. All right, did I get it spelt right? Yep, that's it. Okay, yep, Shrin, you're getting a raid. That's probably why we didn't, he didn't hear me talking tonight. I didn't know he was streaming. Perfect. All right, I will see everybody later. I'll be in the Discord, but I'm going to be gone for about probably 45 minutes to an hour because I do have to take some medicine and I'm going to have to run to the bathroom for a little bit, unfortunately. But I'll be back tonight, and I'll be in the Discord if you need me. Yep, take it easy, everybody.